Cześć.
Get her out for ones, yeah.
Biggest thing from my point of view, guys, is when we go into the championship, we need to be able to stay in games. That comes down to conditioning, boys. The intensity, the physicality, the work rate indeed in that Germany game was where it needs to be, and since then it's dipped off. So we need to adapt ourselves now and start looking to play more. And that's on us as staff to make sure we enable you to do it. Use these guys as much as you can. Their experience, their knowledge, what they've done in their careers, guys. Now they've tweaked things, especially with Brad and Scott currently. Use your time with them as much as you can and make sure we get our knowledge in a position where we can go in and play.
Bending out, the tempo, the non-verbal stuff, right? I think one step forward and jump, right? That'll look great. I've tweaked the little things and we'll build, get as much information you can to play. If you need to walk for 1,000,000 times, I don't care. So that when we get to the field, we can start doing some lifting technique, jumping technique.
Weźmiesz mi XL-kę? Dziękuję. Panowie, po pierwsze ta największa jest dla mnie. Nawet nie myślcie sobie, że weźmiecie.
Czy XL?
M for Max. Max. No camera, my friend.
I think he doesn't want this.
It's an unbelievable facility. The hotel will do everything they can for you, and obviously there's pitches. We're just training on a 3G pitch now because obviously the ground's frozen, but there's multiple pitches here. The centre of excellence is behind us with the indoor barn and massive gym facility, and there's everything you need here for an elite team like Poland. And it's been the boys are enjoying the experience, and I'm sure they'll be in the pool this afternoon.
Piękny dzień, trening. Jutro drugi trening. Jutro mecz, kurczę.
They've got one ingredient which is vital for rugby. They're passionate about their country and they go to fight for you. And you know, they're very aggressive and powerful. So that's always a great start, especially as a forwards coach. You got some good components there to work with. Watching training, the standard's very good, to be fair. A lot of youngsters coming through, a lot of boys. First couple of times in camp with Poland, and they're very good. I'm very surprised. It's basically just get to know the boys and say hello and give some ideas on how we can get better and some thoughts so we can move on. I'm here to help and learn as a coach and hopefully add some of my experience to the boys going forward. Basically, our structure in Wales is our senior team. Our next team down is our Wales under-20. So it's going to be a lot of very, very good talent in that, and obviously they are building towards their Six Nations under-20s campaign. So it's going to be very tough. It'd be great for the boys to test themselves against young boys in Wales who are again fighting for their international careers. So hopefully rough them up a bit and we get a win on Friday night for Poland.
Już jesteśmy tutaj, to robimy to na 100%. Myślimy, co mamy zagrać, gramy 2-3 fazy do końca i z powrotem, także skupić się na tym.
Mirek, to macie podlink na żywo?
Same sekretne rzeczy, parametry treningowe.
Czyli nie pokazujemy?
Nie pokazujemy publicznie, nie.
Make sure there's no forward passes.
fine here, boys. We're learning. But just remember the things we can control, our jump and our lift, right? That's most important, all right? If we need to slow anything down, we will. But we want to try and start slow, get faster and build in for tomorrow's game, right?
Keep chasing your feet, lifters, okay? Airframe, keep moving forward.
Coaching's a lot less stress on the body, more on the mind than it is for playing. But yeah, I'm loving it. I've been coaching for the last 4 or 5 years now, so when the opportunity come up to come down today and obviously do some scrum stuff and some line-out stuff with Brad with the Polish national team, it was something I couldn't turn down, and it's been a great experience. And I've been really impressed with the standard of play. I looked over a couple of the games from last season and the start of this year in November, so really excited for what the boys do tomorrow night against Wales under-20s and going into the championship over the coming weeks.
This is my studio, this is my zone.
Looking at aspects of recovery, movement efficiency, getting the boys more robust, more resilient in terms of the recovery aspects, in terms of their movement prep, readiness and activation for games, and making them more robust as a well-rounded athlete, and strategies that they can take ownership and be the best version of themselves. Movement is medicine, and getting the boys as they get older or senior in their playing positions, they take ownership and improve on their recovery strategies as a professional athlete.
Obserwuję z bokowca, rozkminiam ich taktykę i później ich wszystkich rozpykuję.
Gotcha.
Clash of Clans, mate.
Now he's looking at himself.
Yeah, I see.
Chodzi o to, żeby troszeczkę poprzez wibracje i ten odruch perkusyjny pobudzić tkankę do rozluźnienia. Zabieramy troszeczkę bólu zawodnikowi, nie?
Próbujemy troszkę poprzenosić napięcia mięśniowe, żeby zaangażować inne mięśnie do utrzymywania postury.
We're still looking at opportunities, guys. We're still looking to expand that squad, try people in different positions, move things around and stretch ourselves. Like I said, we got a great opportunity ahead of us over the next 8 weeks to show people all the work we've done, the reason why we should be there, the reason why we should be kicking on, why we should get help and support, why we should be at that level moving forward for years to come. We get to play against, in a proper game, a tier 1 nation. Yes, it's the under-20s, but as their squad has shown, from the squad they had in the summer to now, I think it's 6 of the boys have gone into the national setup for this 6 nations. I want to come out tomorrow with everybody with smiles on their faces, because we come off, put our best foot forward, done everything we can, and we make sure that we're going on in that good step going into Romania in 2 weeks' time.
Higher than that. Go, but as high as you can. Forwards, imagine you're in a line out. Make it easier for your team. Accelerating through, opening up the legs. Right, remember boys, it's danger, yeah? Don't push the battle, don't be soft on this one.
Panowie, gramy dzisiaj z reprezentacją Walii. To jest naprawdę wielki mecz. Polska nigdy chyba nie zagrała takiego meczu. Także to jest duże wyzwanie dla nas. Myślę, że każdy z nas to zapamięta. Grajmy to, co mamy grać, to, co trenowaliśmy. ale przede wszystkim miejmy z tego przyjemność, że wyszliśmy, zagraliśmy z Orłem i chyba każdy, kto będzie na boisku, niech da z siebie 100%, każdą minutę, nie dla każdego to będzie wielka przyjemność, honor i to, że jesteśmy tutaj i chcemy pokazać, że polski rugby się rozwija. I że to nie jest tylko jeden mecz, który sobie zagramy, tylko to, że to jest pierwszy krok do tego, co chcemy pokazać w najbliższych tygodniach, ok?
Każdy jest przygotowany do tego. Zapisaliśmy tyle czasu i czekaliśmy na ten dzień. Polska! 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 Polska!
There's enough of you in this room who played in this f***ing team long enough to know what we f***ing do. First half's gone, we're back to f***ing 0-0 and we put in a f***ing performance so we can build on to go into Romania.
Jesteśmy na tyle doświadczeni, że k***a na drugą połowę wychodzimy z mocnym nastawieniem. Nie możemy tego odpuścić, rozumiecie?
Dobra! Dobra!
From my point of view, it's game management again, and we keep talking about the same thing and dealing with teams that are good teams and looking at playing towards our strengths. And tonight we didn't do that. We had a couple of instances where we created opportunities and we were able to score from those, but in general we didn't play to our strengths. And I think we need to look at it as an opportunity to reflect on ourselves and how we performed, and that's where we've got to look at that over the next couple of days now before we go into camp for Romania.
They are little things, I said to Chris, they're really easy fixes, and if you can fix them very, very quickly, they're not major things, they're individuals, and then I'm sure you'll be in a good place when that happens because you have a good physical pack of forwards.
Walijczycy dali nam dobrą szkołę rugby, pokazali nam jak trzeba grać. Dla nas to był pierwszy mecz po 2 miesiącach. Trudno było nam wejść w niego, pokazać się na tle tak szybkich zawodników z Walii. Wiemy, co musimy poprawić, obronę, więc dużo pracy przed nami.
Bardzo ciężki mecz, rywal był naprawdę chyba z najwyższej półki, ale niestety, albo stety, tacy przeciwnicy przed nami. Musimy zmienić swoje nastawienie mentalne i słuchać założeń trenerów, którzy nam nakreślili wszystko. Wierzę w to, że ta drużyna może grać lepiej, że my możemy grać lepiej, możemy iść w górę, rozwijać się i mam nadzieję, że ten mecz pokazał nam nasze braki i w następnym kampie będziemy mogli to poprawić.
Zobaczymy wszystko, poprawimy błędy i będziemy lepsi. Tak to chyba się robi, nie?